Now closer look at the adapter. So we've got two parts. This big one is going on the front. Over here we've got special spot to mount the lights, actually the bar which is holding the lights, so this one, and this screw is going over here. This adapter is still in beta version. I tried to break it to damage in my home, but it survived. I tried actually to break this part over here which is holding the lights, but yeah, it didn't break, but more testing is needed. On the sides we've got special holes for the blinkers. It's standard M10 size, and under the adapter we've got holes for the cables. I will release this project for free for my Patreons, I think in next week, but if you would like me to print this part for you, just check my website. There is a special category called Contact, where you can send me a message. As you can see, my print quality looks quite decent. I'm sure you cannot say nothing bad about this. Yeah, it looks quite nice. Also, if you would like me to print this part for you, then we can do something extra. Like you can change this top part. As you can see, I did Es18 name, so for Laotie, or I can do some extra name or the logo on the top of this adapter. So yeah, we can do something extra. This orange color looks quite sick, isn't it? I love it. If you would like me to print this part for you, you are not worried about this step, because in the box you will find the screws and the threads will be prepared. But if you would like to print by yourself, then you have to prepare the threads and buy some screws. So at first you need to buy M5 screw, 25 mm long, so something like this. This screw is going over here, actually the screws. So this one is connecting these two parts together. How to prepare the thread? Actually, for this one, you don't need to use special tool like this one. I made it at the perfect size, so you can just place the screw and slowly screw it in other side. Yeah, just slowly. Now let's go back. And again, let's go in. And the quite important thing is that try to do it straight, not like this or like this, just straight. To thread the hole for the blinkers, I recommend to use that kind of tool. This size what I'm using is M10 1.5, and you have to take your time, also do it slow. Actually, this thing which is making the thread got small issue, because on the front, so over here, we cannot make any thread to this hole, and this is quite bad because this blinker got super long thread and I cannot find my other tool to make threads. But we can use simple M10 screw, which is like long enough, and just place it inside this hole and prepare a little bit the thread. Let's do it. It will be a little bit harder without this drill thread thing, but it can be done. And yeah, I'm using lots of force and adapter still didn't break. So far so good. Yeah, it will be good enough. Now I have to do other side. So when the thread is ready, now we can install blinker. This one is standard one, it's 12 volts. So let's at first put the cables through this hole. And of course cables don't want to cooperate because I'm making the video. Okay, they are cooperating nice. And now we can just simply screw it in. I recommend to don't rotate through this part, but just hold this part over here and now rotate, because it's sometimes quite easy to just rip off this part from this one. And it looks like first blinker is attached. And now at the end we can thread last hole, so this one. Simply remove old screw, place it over here and slowly tie it in. There is no need to use too much force, because those lights by holes are holding by this part. So now we are ready to mount this thing on the scooter. And now the best thing about this adapter, you can mount it where you want, at the bottom, maybe at the middle, or maybe somewhere high, like over here. And of course, higher you mount the lights, more you will save. Nothing new over here. Now we have to tighten the screws and use this rear part, so this one. Delicately, don't do it too hard. And looks like it's done. It will go nowhere. I know, bros, that now you would like to know how to connect new blinkers to old ones, but you have to wait for next episode. In next one, we'll open the deck, I will show you how to prepare your scooter for the autumn or for the winter. We'll do some waterproofing and we'll check which cable we should connect to front blinkers, because as you can see here we got 3 cables. So black is ground and those two hopefully are 12 volts. If you would like to do it by yourself now, then you have to prepare some simple multimeter and measure which cable is giving this nice orange light. Because we've got 2 cables, so this one cable is giving this blue light and the other one is giving orange light, so it's pouring the blinker. And if you would like to connect some extra blinkers, then you have to disconnect this blue light, because you need a little bit more amperage. I'm quite sure that built-in step-down converter cannot handle some extra blinkers, so you have to disconnect blue LEDs over here to attach some extra blinker to the front. But yeah, if you would like to wait, then see you in next episode.